Welcome to Module 10. We're in Chapter 9, so please turn your book to page 172. We're in Chapter 9, the classification essay and marketing and advertising. And if you look at page 172, let's just quickly go over the goals for this chapter. The writing goals are to organize and write a classification essay. This is different than the example essay or the comparison contrast essay that we've written. So we want to also select a principle of classification. What does it mean to classify? To write a turnabout introduction. This is different than the funnel introduction paragraph where you start off general and you become more specific. This is a different kind of turnabout introduction. And then to use transitions to increase coherence in your paragraphs. Again, we'll be reading two articles, and they have to do specifically about marketing and advertising, and then we're going to identify categories in a classification essay. Of course, we have vocabulary and grammar exercises as well. So please turn to page 173, and you'll see on your document, if you have your computer open, that I've given you journal writing. We're not going to respond to an image, but just with the journal writing, pick one of the questions and then write a short response paragraph to it. And the next exercise is to read the article called The Marketing Mix on page 174 to 177. And you can see that this is a long article, and I'm asking you to answer the 6 questions, the comprehension questions at the end of the chapter. I've done the first one for you. The next exercise is to read the next reading article as well, called Motivation. Motivation starts on page 178 and goes all the way to page 180. And I'm asking you to write the answers to the 4 comprehension questions there, and I've done the first one for you as well. So the next exercise is exercise 1. It's vocabulary, and I just want you to simply put in the negative prefixes for each of the words here. They have different prefixes: dis, in or im, non, anti, un, ill or ir, and then d. So just write those prefixes in. Do not write the vocabulary word, only the prefix. And you do not have to do the bonus question at the bottom of page 181. I do want you to do page 182, exercise 2. These are word partners. You've done this before, so pick the word or phrase to fill in the blank. And then on page 183, we're going to start talking about how to classify and the principles of classification. How can you divide a topic into different types of classification? And there's by degree at the bottom of the page, chronology, dividing a topic according to time periods, and then location. So those are some different ways. And on page 184 as well, you can divide by year or age or housing, possibly, or intelligence. Those, and then attitude or even style of dress. Those are examples of different types of classification. So on page 184, I'm asking you to do exercise 3, and I've done exercise 3 for you. I've done the first 2 for you, and you're just going to be giving the category, the one word in on page 184, exercise 3, the one word that doesn't fit in that group. And then exercise 4 as well, you're going to be writing out the type of classification. The first two are actually done for you. And then going on to page 185, making classifications complete, and I have exercise 5 for you. Hopefully you understand how to do exercise 5. I've outlined it for you. I want you to find, for each category, to find at least one other kind of TV program or channel. And so look at the ones that are similar there for entertainment. So what other type of TV programs or channels would come under the classification of entertainment, and then information, competition, and how-to shows. There are many other categories of TV shows, and I just picked 4 of the most common ones and asked you to list the types of programs, the kinds of programs or channels. And then I'm asking you to write a paragraph for exercise 6, and this is again not an essay. Do not write a bunch of individual paragraphs. Only write one paragraph with a topic sentence with a controlling idea, and then give the supporting details, supporting examples. And so what I'm asking you to do is to look at the top of page 186, and you'll see that there are 4 different categories or 4 different tasks for organizing a classification essay. The first 3 have to do with paragraphs, so I just want you to focus on the first 3, identifying a group and then describing or defining a category, and then illustrating the generalizations that you make by giving 1 or 2 examples of typical members of the category. So you want to include the first 3 for organizing a classification essay in your paragraph. And that's all for Module 10. If you have any questions, please email me, and I'll be happy to respond to any questions you might have. And we'll see you in Module 11.